What is a fandom? The dictionary definition of a fandom is the state or attitude of being a fan.
My name is Corey Stoneburner, and my fandom is professional wrestling.
My fandom is Doctor Who.
Everyone has the reasons why they enjoy their fandoms.
I'm more of a fan of the athletics. Seeing these guys go out for like 300 or so days a year, doing what they do to entertain a bunch of people who come into their shows.
It includes adults. Adults can get into it. Children can get into it. It's got something for everybody.
Some fandoms are so big that they have entire conventions dedicated to particular fandoms. If it exists, there is a fandom for it. If there's a fandom, there's a convention for it. Conventions are a place where geeks can get together and be themselves.
I've gone to C2E2, which is mainly a comic book convention back in 2011, and I'm planning to go in 2014.
I haven't gone to any conventions. I would like to go to the one that's held every year around WrestleMania, but I haven't yet because it's too freaking far away.
And if you can't make it to a convention, there's always places on the internet such as YouTube, Tumblr, or Reddit.
I've been to one live WWE event. That was in March of 2007 at Valparaiso University. The person who I would like to meet the most from my fandom, it would probably be either Bryan Danielson, who's my favorite wrestler at the moment, or Macho Man Randy Savage. Well,
I've already met John Barrowman, and he is a dreamboat and about the nicest guy you could ever ask to meet. But I would also really like to meet Tom Baker in the Fourth Doctor, or Chris Eccleston, because he's probably my favorite of the reboot Doctors.
Everyone has a story of how the fandom life chose them.
Well, I started to get into it around 2006 in the 7th grade. And I was really hardcore into it. I mean, obsessively hardcore. My brothers and I, we would always watch it, but my mom, she banned it from the house because my older brothers would go and try the moves on each other. I was just flipping through the channels around 9:30 or so at night, and I came on to Raw, and I saw this clip of Hulk Hogan getting his head smashed into a car by a wrestler who goes by the name of Randy Orton. For some reason, that whole show got me hooked.
I've always kind of known about Doctor Who, because when I was growing up, we had all of 3 channels, and PBS would show Doctor Who late at night, like the classic episodes. Tom Baker was the first Doctor I ever really got into, but then I actually consciously started watching Doctor Who back in 2010, and I burned through the first 3 seasons of the reboot in 3 weeks.
Everyone wishes they could devote all of their free time to their fandoms, but sometimes life gets in the way.
Well, since I'm an adult and have work and have a kid, I don't really have as much time as I would like to devote to it, but whenever I see cool little Doctor Who tchotchkes, or my daughter and I will have Doctor Who marathons on the weekends sometimes. That's about all I have time for, really.
It depends on if we're talking now, which is not that much. It's not nearly as much as I used to devote back when I was in middle school and high school. I devote probably 1 to 2 hours a week.
My friend and I are combining our families and doing a huge Doctor Who anniversary party for her house. We're gonna make little themed snacks and gather all the kids around their huge TV. So that'll be fun.
Whether you're into football, role-playing games, reading comic books, or just sitting around watching wrestling or Doctor Who with your family, we're all geeks about something.